how do we switch on that light that I spoke about when we started the conversation, for those who were here? Well, I can't remember who said it, but it's a switch. Yes, it's difficult. We'll say it's difficult. You can't just turn your life around. But when you're turning your life around, it doesn't take years now. It just takes one decision now. And then you can say the process can take years. That's fine. Like, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal, like Elle Nightingale said. So, progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So you start something. Progressively, you become successful at it. But that starting point, you'd have to make a decision to start. Now, that is what I'm about. That starting point, where you are at the most dangerous place you can ever find yourself in, which is the point of indecision. Like I said, it's that starting point that I'm concerned about. That is what I talk about. That is what I speak about. That is what I consult about. That is what I argue about. That is what I laugh about, or sing about, or worry about. It gives you pain, some serious pain, because sometimes you have to make a decision to let things go, especially people. Sometimes there are some people you really want to let go, and you have to decide. But if you're deciding to let somebody go, you have to think about yourself. What results is this person going to bring for you? All stuff like that. So you can't be frivolous with these bad boys. You always have to have them like at your fingertips. If you're a master at doing these things, then more than likely you'd laugh to the bank occasionally. And it applies to money. You could have to ask yourself, money, for instance. This might light up a few people. What is money to you? Is it the object or the obstacle? You decide. If it's an object, then it's just a case of making it and spending it. If it's an obstacle, that means if you don't have it, you can't do certain things. So there's a problem. But you have to figure that one out at some point. But you have to make a decision to figure out what it is, so you know it for exactly what it is, and deal with it as it is, not as something else. If you figure money is your obstacle in life to do certain things, then you might as well go ahead and get it and get rid of that obstacle. But if you figure money is just an object, then you can use it objectively to do other things that you want to do systematically. But all of this is going to be based on a decision, though. It's not rocket science, right? So I segue to what I was talking about before. So if you're going to decide your life into specific kind of brilliance, you'd have to look at what comes first. What result are you expecting? And then you decide to switch on that light for whoever needs to see it. And most times it's us inside who need to see the light. So we manifest from inside, don't we? The manifestation begins from inside and it starts to come from outside. You start to see yourself doing certain things and thinking in a certain way and acting in certain ways and doing certain things and enjoying certain things, and you'll be like, hang on, people need to see this. People need to hear this. People need to understand this. People need to like this. I need to share this. You get excited about your own life. But that's only because you've made a decision. We'll wrap it up with you being a born-again Christian, for instance. I'm a Christian, so I can park on that. But this applies to everybody, anybody of faith. If you decide to be rebirthed in the spirit, you would have to make a decision now. You're not going to do anything else. You'd have to decide at some point that you've had enough of a way of thinking. You've had enough of a way of accepting things or dealing with things, and you can reverse it. If you'd have enough with Christianity or enough with Islam or enough with religion as a whole, and you want to pivot to something else, you still have to make a decision. However you make that decision is entirely up to you. Maybe you can do a deep dive you do some research and find out that, this whole thing is just a joke, and then you pivot from there. You do a research and find out that there's power in this thing. All these good books are saying some exciting things. All the books out there, they have something to offer. And then you decide to scale your religiosity from there. You still have to decide. So that's the good stuff. Decisions determine destiny. There's no other way around it. Humanity, for instance, if we're going to wipe ourselves out, it's going to be somebody pressing the button at some point, isn't it? which I think is what has happened at some point. Maybe a series of times we've got to a point where we do a reset. Maybe. I don't know. But if you know about these people talking about the... is it Targaryen? No. I was watching Game of Thrones the other day. House of Dragons. Not Targaryen. Tartaria, I'll be able to call it. Yeah. If you know about that, the Tartarian Empire, if you know about what happened in all those things that were written in old books, you know, from the floods and the ones after, the ones before the Great Flood, it looks like there have been many great floods. Most of it could just be us who wiped ourselves out. I don't know. I'm just speculating here, but indications point to the fact that we probably did this to ourselves.